And I was like, let me know when you're ready. And
We're ready.
Okay.
We're ready. Let's do it.
Push-ups. Let's get it going. We're an extra small shirt. See this? I should be wearing a medium. It's a small. Ran a few laps in the parking lot. Work up a sweat.
All right, hey. Orange Theory Fitness, Sky Weight Loss, Rise Gymnastics. That's just to name a few. And we've got some giveaways.
We're gonna do some push-ups.
Push-ups.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Push-up contest.
I got nice.
Have
and
you been
stretched.
working?
I did. I ran around in the parking lot. It's really cold. That was a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I'm still ready.
Awesome.
I'm warmed up.
So you've been working your life.
I am. We got a good
for
show.
this. Yeah, I think so. We've
We
got a
really
good lineup.
show. Yep. A lot of people going to be here. A lot of different businesses in town. 2021 is about to be here. 2020 was terrible, so it's out with the bad and in with the good.
And we're doing some
Can't
giveaways.
wait. We are.
We've got like about $1,000 worth of giveaways, so stay
good.
tuned to
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's gonna be good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Me either. I'm excited.
So we're gonna hopefully we've got on all these interviews, we're gonna be asking everybody, their take on fitness. So if your 2021's coming around and one of your your New Year's resolution is to change your fitness or change your eating habits or your workout habits, this is the show you want to tune into.
Because you're gonna learn a lot.
Yeah, you're
right?
gonna be able to make a really nice list of what your 2021 looks like. So
I think you're right. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm going to be writing a few things down myself. So
Yeah. Same.
Absolutely. So
Let's see. So who are we starting off with?
so we are going to start with Shannon Health Club.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
Yes. So we're fixing to have Laura Moore on.
Awesome. Yeah.
So yeah.
We became Shannon Health Club around the end of October. Along with the Shannon acquisition of Community Hospital, we became Shannon Health Club, and it's been just tremendous. We have been excited to see a lot of changes already, and by changes I mean improvements. So things have been great and very exciting, and at the same time not too much change. So. My name is Laura Moore. I'm the operations manager at Shannon Health Club. We are absolutely thrilled to be getting new spin bikes somewhere in the February-March timeframe. And our members know that we have incredible classes here at this health club. That's really what we try to do better than anything else, is great classes. And so we're excited to be getting these new Kaiser spin bikes. They will have Bluetooth capability and great classes to go along with them. So we're very much looking forward to those. We are going to see some major improvements to our locker rooms. And while there may be some growing pains, we may have to have some temporary bathrooms and the pool closed and the showers closed. We're not sure about all of that just yet or when. But early in the new year, I think we're going to see some major upgrades coming to our locker rooms. And we're very excited because it's probably going to mean everything goes and everything gets better in there. So this is something we can all, members and employees, we're all very excited about. So as part of the benefit of being a member here at the club, we understand that with the virus going on, people are afraid to come into the gym. And so we created for our members a closed Facebook group exercise page. And we have 27 certified group instructors here, and many of them have gotten together and created videos that you can do with them at home. So if you are a member, a current member, and you can go to Facebook and search for our Shannon group exercise page, you would request to join and we would let you join, and then you can go back and do those videos at your leisure at home. because honestly, it's tempting to stay on the couch because people are saying stay home, don't get out. But really, to boost your immunity, you need to keep moving. So even if you can't get to the gym, there's things you can still do, and we want to help with that. You know, here at the Health Club, we just really feel like we're here for the community. Yes, it is a members-only gym, but there are programs with many insurance companies that will give you a reduced benefit, or in some cases, like Silver Sneakers, an absolutely free benefit here. So I would encourage people to call with their insurance and see if they have that benefit. We have a beautiful club that's just getting better all the time with the attention and care that Shannon Medical Center is now giving us.
So let's start the night off with a giveaway. We've got Elite Physique, and what do you guys know what they do?
I know what they do.
Oh, okay.
Not because I went, I just know what they do.
Okay, well, they make you look beautiful. And
it's important.
They're going to give away some really cool stuff, and I'm excited for that. But I need you guys to help me out and answer a question. Actually, we're going to tag 3 friends. 3 friends, right?
Yeah, that's what.
Let's do that. Let's tag 3 friends for the giveaway, and it's unlimited tanning. You can either do unlimited tanning or the Versa Pro, and that is the spray tan. So the first person to tag 3 friends is going to get this awesome giveaway from Elite Physique.
So I may or may not have done a spray tan once in my life. For like a calendar thing, like a firefighter calendar thing
of course,
one time.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of weird to do, but it worked. It was a good tan.
Did you feel beautiful?
I mean, you could say that. I don't know if that's the word I would use.
Yeah.
It looked good. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Elite Physique, good stuff.
Well, come on, tag your friends, and let's get that
Yeah.
tanning, because you know vitamin D tanning, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All important.
All important.
I love
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go right into, we have Laura Moore here with Shannon Health Club. We were just talking, Laura's been with the Health Club for 18 years. I work out at the Health Club, so I get to see Laura all the time. So we're kind of just gonna start off with some questions, if that's okay.
Sure.
All right, here we go. So, since Shannon Medical Center is now the owner of the Health Club, should members expect many changes?
We're getting that question a lot. Everybody wants to know what's going to change.
Right.
And the most exciting answer is only good things.
Good.
So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
we are already seeing some changes, some upgrades, some replacing of equipment, things like that. So a lot of good things. As far as prices and all of that, nothing's going to change.
Any hints at maybe some changes that you know are coming?
I do know of some very good changes.
Can you tell us?
Yes, we are
Awesome.
getting some new locker rooms.
Cool.
And
awesome.
lockers, things like that. New matrix equipment. If you've ever been at the club, we had some historical equipment back in our Nautilus studio, and that is all gone, and we're awaiting new matrix equipment. So new spin bikes, all kinds of things to
And
help
all the
people get in
same,
shape.
all the same good stuff, right? Basketball court.
Yes,
all the
racquetball
same-
courts,
sweet.
the
Very
pool. We're even making some upgrades to the pool, and that's one of our, most exciting things that we have.
Awesome.
So.
What suggestions do you have for getting started?
Well, this time of year is people thinking about it.
Right.
And so it comes to us this time every year. And I guess the most important thing that I always want to tell people is think about what you want first. Make that thought a reality by writing it down.
Right.
Making that commitment to say, this is the year I'm going to pay attention to what's best for me. So making the commitment, then maybe making a plan, a short range plan, 6 weeks. You're not going to lose 50 pounds and look like Mason Matthews and
You don't want to do that. Not be very tall, I can tell you that.
you can't overshoot it.
Right,
You
right.
need to be short, attainable goals so that you'll feel great in 6 weeks and be ready to maybe move a step further.
Does Shannon Health Club have people there that can help you maybe set a plan?
Yeah, we do.
Awesome.
And now you can hire personal trainers.
Right.
Those of us that are just there, that's why we're there. We are in the health club business because we love helping people.
Excellent.
So it is a busy club. Even with COVID, we're still fairly busy. So you may have to say, hey, I need some help. But if you want to hire a trainer, we have some excellent ones that will give you one-on-one attention. May cost you a little bit, but in the long run, you will really reap the benefits.
Very cool. Very cool. How can joining a fitness facility benefit people when they're trying to kickstart healthy habits?
I think it's real important to get help. I mean, if you're going to do it on your own, that's fine, but I still think you need a lot of help if you're doing it on your own. If you join a fitness facility, we're going to be able to help you right off the bat with a class. Awesome. If nothing else, go to a fitness class. You will do something. The instructor will take you aside and say, I'm here for you. So we are there for you just by offering classes.
When I take some of your classes, I'm kind of a big workout on my own person, but I have taken a few classes and they are, you don't have to worry about I don't know what I'm doing, and everything's explained, and they're tough. Classes.
We have 6 Les Mills programs that we're very proud of, and we have around 27 instructors, 70 plus classes per week. We are a little limited in our capacity right now, but our instructors have been there for years. They're all nationally certified, and as I said before, we are there because we want to help people. So don't be afraid to be a beginner.
First-hand knowledge of that they are that way, very much. What tips can you give people to formulate a get healthy plan for themselves?
I think, like I said, it's important, as I was saying earlier, to just make that commitment and decide for yourself. No one's going to do it for you. No one is going to make that decision until you make that decision. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. Recruit a friend, recruit a family member to check in with you, even if you can say, hey, can you text me once a week and say, how's it going? Are you making good choices? And then on your calendar, schedule your workout. If you don't schedule that workout, it will not happen. Right. So 30 minutes, 5 days a week, even 2 or 3 days a week, just make that commitment. Nothing else. Even if you get to the club and you'll do something if you get there.
Well, and that's my deal. I always tell everyone the hardest part's getting there and being consistent with it. But that's really good. With all the virus concerns, how is the health club creating a safe workout experience for its members?
We have taken this very seriously at the club because, let's face it, there are shutdowns. We were shut down for 2 months, so we have taken this very seriously. We do not want to get shut down again. So you have, the face mask is an issue, so we want people to wear that unless they're 6 feet away. And in the class, we have limited numbers, and so we're able to be 6 feet away. So those things make a difference. We have Virex spray all over the gym, so you can get your own bottle, your own towel, and spray your equipment down. Awesome. So those, I think, are the main things.
Awesome. Well, cool. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I would just say don't be afraid to move, too. That's one thing I wanted to get across to you is it's easy to stay home and make excuses, but you do not have to sit on the couch or sit at your desk. You can move, and it makes a huge difference.
Yep. Awesome. Well, great. That's Laura Moore with Shannon Health Club, so thank you so much for coming.
Thanks
for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, my name is Josh Roberts. I'm the managing partner here at our Tropical Smoothie Cafe in San Angelo, Texas. Okay, for the health and fitness side, our motto is eat better, feel better. All of our wraps can be made to our bowls. You can also choose any of our chicken and replace it with a plant-based chicken as well for a vegetarian-friendly option. We have supplements for all of our smoothies made with our fresh fruits. We have the Energizer. We have a soy protein, whey protein, pea protein. We also have Energizer and fat burners. We have a new promotion going on. It's going to go with the theme of Mardi Gras. We're going to have a hurricane smoothie as well as a Cajun shrimp wrap in a bowl. We have the jerk wrap, which is going to be our jerk sauce, our chicken, rice, beans. We also have a Baja wrap. It's going to be a smashed avocado. We also have a hummus veggie wrap, which is going to take the chicken out completely and just going to be hummus, avocado, rice, beans, and cheese. Okay, we have our peanut paradise. It's going to be our peanut butter with our choice of whey protein. We also have a mustard blaster, which is going to be a choice of protein with that as well. It's just our strawberries and bananas. Our peanut paradise is going to be peanut butter or yogurt. Okay, so now we have the app. You can do online, curbside. You also have a drive-through that you can come through. You can also use Favor, DoorDash, Uber Eats, San Angelo to Go. Any of those online delivering platforms that will deliver to you, you can order us through, and they can get it to you. We are a New Year's resolution approved fine dining establishment.
Push-up showdown.
Okay. Maximus Nutrition. Push-up. I don't even know. Okay, hey, we're back.
We're back.
Maximus Nutrition Fitness Showdown.
Fitness showdown, or
That's
push-up
right.
showdown, whatever you want to call
Whatever.
it.
And it's powered by
it's all
Orange
happening.
Theory.
Yes. Yes.
Also.
Yes.
Okay. And we are here with Sky Weight Loss.
Yes.
Dr. Dave Roberts.
Who's not a doctor, he's a physician assistant.
With a
Okay.
great beard and a really good mustache. Are y'all
Awesome
seeing
beard.
this? I want everyone to see this.
It's amazing.
I'm just jealous. I'm really jealous of the beard. So,
I'm jealous too.
yeah.
This one.
That's just small shirts. Small shirts, man.
Is
That's all
that
you
the
get.
key?
It's,
I just gotta go down a size.
Just, yeah.
All right.
Or two.
Well, I'm feeling a little left out now. So I'm going to tell everyone about the giveaway. So
The first one first.
yeah, okay. So we had a winner.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Can I talk about the winner?
I think that'd be a good idea.
So apparently the winner's name was Brenna Matthews, which might or might not be my wife.
Okay,
Yeah. So it looks like my wife may be canning.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
Well, and you know what I think is great is
Yeah.
that my last name is Matthews.
Yes. Matthews.
And you're Matthews.
Mason Matthews. Yeah.
I can't afford
Lots
the
of-
second T. Though.
Yeah, I got two T's. We got a lot of Matthews going on here.
So anyway,
Good
okay.
job, good job, wife.
All right.
That's awesome.
Awesome, Brenna. Okay, so, and we are also going to give away something with Sky Weight Loss.
Yes, we are.
And I'm pretty excited about this. So we're giving away an initial visit, $225. It's worth about $225.
That is the price for initial visit.
And I really think that it's absolutely 100% worth that.
Well, thanks. We like
Yeah.
to think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
So
cool.
since we're talking about Sky Weight Loss, tell me about weight loss.
So about weight loss, boy, that's really a
It's kind of
very
a-
ambiguous,
That's a-
open question.
It's a big
I agree.
topic.
So, how about we start by talking about obesity?
Okay.
That's great. Yes.
Okay, so-
and you're the expert.
It's okay. You are.
Okay. Well,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just go with it. Just
Yeah,
go.
so obesity, of course, affects about 2/3 of our country at this point. Is the number one contributing factor to untimely deaths in the United States. If you look up the CDC, you'll see heart disease is number one, which is generally weight related. Diabetes is high up there, again, generally weight related. And oh, by the way, if we're concerned about COVID-19, obesity actually triples the chance that you will have a serious complication from COVID. So while we're all worried about masks and social distancing, what we're not talking about is general health, which is what we're here talking about today, and specifically getting that weight down. Yeah, so what we do is we teach lifestyle change, healthy nutrition. We are a clinic as opposed to like Maximus Nutrition.
Right.
So we don't necessarily sell product. Well, we do sell some products, but we don't. That's not our main focus. Our main focus is the actual medicine. So teaching prescription medications as well to help folks to actually get that weight down and keep it down to a healthy rate.
Yes. Okay. And so, what is your advice on how to keep it down?
Again, another very
Is
broad
that a
question.
I'm just really curious.
We could talk about this for 2 hours, and we got like
I'm
three
fine.
minutes.
She's leaving it out there so you can go.
Yeah, so
Well,
take whatever you
with
want.
that beard, I mean, gosh, I figured,
It's a nice
So,
It's a really nice beard.
actually, I would say number one and number two would be sugar and alcohol.
Yes.
You know, especially this time of the year. You know, carbs are killers.
Right, yeah.
You know, we do need some healthy carbs, especially whenever we're working out, because we want to maintain that energy level.
Right.
But what we in the United States consider an adult serving at any restaurant that you go to is at least double what you should have. And even right here in San Angelo, almost anywhere you can go is triple or 4 times what an
Right.
adult serving should be. It really should be a bit higher on high quality protein and a whole lot lower on the carbs, on the sugars and the starches.
So do you do? Are you going? So people that are coming to you, are you actually obviously teaching how how to actually turn around to the nutrition label about what they're
Absolutely.
eating. So
Absolutely.
I've been a carb counter for about 3 years, and it is amazing, how much of it was just lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
When I started looking into it, stuff that I would just eat and what my normal snacks were, it was unbelievable. When you actually start paying attention and finding out, oh, that's what that does, and that's what that does, and and a lot of that is just people just don't know. I mean,
Right.
Absolutely.
So you do that for them there. I mean,
Yes, we do. Yeah, my goal whenever somebody starts with us is actually for them to fire us.
Right.
We make the joke, we
Nice,
laugh,
yeah.
but really that's the goal. We want to teach them how to change their lifestyle so that they can support a healthy lifestyle after they don't need us anymore.
Right.
That's
great,
And
yeah.
generally that's nutrition.
And you just, I mean, you hit it on the head. It's a lifestyle change.
It
I think
is.
a lot of times
Yes.
too, and I noticed that too, where I'm going to try this for a while, and that doesn't work.
No.
No.
Fads don't work. It
That's
does have
right.
to be a lifestyle
Yeah.
change. I mean, it is. So that's awesome.
It's a commitment.
That's very cool.
Well,
Very
and
cool.
okay, so tell me about the hormone therapy, the
Oh.
hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah, so we do hormone replacement for men and women. Little story that's probably TMI for most folks, but it's okay, I'm going to tell it anyway.
Right.
Put it
So,
We're all
yeah.
about that.
So I, as a healthcare provider, had done hormone replacement for years and years, but basically just did what the book said, like most folks.
Right.
And then a few months ago, I just felt like, man, I've always been pretty active, very high energy,
Right.
loved to speak with folks, but I was just getting foggy-headed and tired, and everything was hurting. So I actually spoke with my partner, and he did some labs, and go figure, my testosterone went.
Yep.
So I started TRT myself,
Right.
And found that, wow, that fog lifted, that activity level came back up,
Right.
muscle mass started to lay on again. So that was when I said, hey, you know what, we've got to do this in the clinic. So now we are pretty staunch, especially, we call it TRT, testosterone replacement therapy.
Right.
But also, like I said, of course we do thyroid, we do women's hormones as well, kind of the whole nine.
Good to know. Well, and that's good to know about the hormone replacement therapy, because I know a lot of males in general are dealing with
Yes.
that. And it's not, like you said, it's TMI, but it's a thing.
Well,
But it is. I mean, I think, but it is good to talk about it too, because it is. I mean, it's just.
Well, I'll say, guys, we don't
it is.
talk about
It
that kind of
is.
stuff, especially whenever your testosterone's low. Ooh, that's
Yeah.
kind of my manliness.
Yep.
And I don't
Right.
want to admit it. But yeah, we're starting to see a whole lot more guys because we're talking about it.
Right.
Because, guys, while they may think, I guess I'm just getting old and I just have to accept this.
You don't have to.
You don't
they're
have
starting
to
to realize,
accept
hey,
it.
I really don't.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, and, okay, so we kind of touched on the COVID and the obesity complications. Do you have any more to say about that, or?
Really, that's kind of it so far as those go. The bottom line is many disease processes are primarily related to weight, related to unhealthy nutrition,
Right.
and the cost of that to not only our bodies but our minds
Right.
as well. So yeah, it's kind
Well,
of.
and the weight can contribute to the hormone issues as well.
Oh, absolutely,
Exactly,
absolutely,
yeah.
yeah.
It's all kind of connected.
Yeah,
Right.
especially with guys, as you
Right.
gain weight, your
Right.
testosterone tends to decrease.
Right.
Right.
Women, what many women don't realize is that fat cells hold estrogen.
Right.
And so, especially, we see a lot of PCOS sufferers, polycystic ovarian syndrome,
Right.
that can make it difficult to get pregnant, or if you do get pregnant, make it difficult to carry a baby.
Right.
And I can't tell you how many women we've seen, and I'll ask them, what are you doing for birth control? And they'll say, oh, silly. I don't use birth control. I haven't used it in 10 years. We spent $50,000 on Clomid and IVF, and I can't get pregnant. And they lose 80 pounds, 100 pounds with us, and now they're not even trying to get
Right.
pregnant,
Wow.
and they're
Yeah.
pregnant. So it's a
Yeah.
huge deal.
Right.
That is huge, yeah.
Well, awesome.
Yeah.
Well-
Very cool, man. Very good.
Well,
info.
and I feel like you're kind of this little secret that now is.
Well, let's tell the secret.
Let's tell let's tell everyone.
Well, and also, if they are hearing something, are you also the type of reference that they could go to just to get advice? If nothing
absolutely.
else, I mean, is that one of those? Maybe they're not coming for the hormone treatment or necessarily a plan, but maybe they don't even know they need or want to be on a plan, can they call and just ask questions?
I'm glad that you brought that up because I wasn't even going to bring that up.
Right.
But yes, so this is so much more to me than my 9 to 5. This is my passion.
Right.
This is my ministry. So yeah, I'll talk about this till I'm blue in the face. Our Facebook page, Sky Weight Loss, we encourage folks, send us a message. A lot of weight loss clinics, I'll use that term in quotes because they're usually not, they offer things like a free consultation, and that's kind of the hook, or I should say the bait, to set the hook to get you in the door so that you spend your money, and we don't do that. We are a medical clinic, and so we charge for visits. But if somebody contacts me on the Facebook page, I'll talk to them all night about what we do, how we do it. We don't keep any secrets.
Everybody hear that? He will talk to you.
Please.
Yeah, 24/7.
So, hey, I want to talk to Dave.
I'm going to tell you, you don't know how important that is. I mean, I find myself all the time, I think I've got it all figured out, and then all of a sudden I'll read something and think I don't know anything about fitness.
Right.
And
stuff changes so often,
Yeah.
So,
And that's really encouraging.
So
yes.
you might get a message from me.
Yeah.
So,
as long as it's not at 2 a.m., my wife gets a little testy whenever I'm laying awake at night.
I'll be nice.
So, okay, so for the giveaway, what question would you put out there?
We already have the winner. I gave a question off your question.
I guess the question is, what is your name?
Yes.
The question was, what are the 2 holiday things that make you gain weight?
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And Stephanie Clark won. She said, alcohol and sugar.
Come on, Stephanie.
Sweet.
We cannot wait to meet you.
Awesome.
Yep. Awesome.
Cool.
Very cool. Congratulations, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yes, congratulations.
Cool.
All right.
Alrighty.
I can't stop. I won't stop. There are no days off. It's always one more round and one more rep when you want to prove them all wrong.
Every day you're presented with decisions. The decisions you make define you. It's always easy to make the comfortable decisions. To be your best, you have to make the uncomfortable decision and put in the work. Be uncomfortable.
Strength, power, courage. I have goals. I am built for battle. I am built for battle.
You can't stop me.
I am a fighter.
It wasn't always this way. Eventually, the pieces fall into place. Until then, laugh at the confusion, live for the moment, and know that everything happens for a reason. Trust the process.
You have to be on the verge of obsession and craziness to be successful. It takes hard work.
If your dreams don't scare you, they're too small. Your doubt is what fuels me.
Rise and grind while they sleep, because all you have is now. You can't have any excuses. It seems impossible until it's done. Know that you're stronger than you think. It's you against you.
Surround yourself with the dreamers and the doers, the believers and the thinkers, those on the same mission as you, those who will see the greatness within you.
Here we go.
Welcome back to the Maximus Nutrition Fitness Show. I'm pretty excited about this this next little segment. I got my good friend here,
Same.
Kevin Kirkland.
Yep.
I've known Kevin almost my entire life. Man, I've got Kevin here, and he is here to talk about Rise Gymnastics. So I'm just going to open the floor and let you just go, man. So tell me about Rise. Tell me about Rise.
So Rise is we do power. Yeah, it's awesome. We do power tumbling and trampoline, which is there are different sections of gymnastics. So United States Gymnastics runs artistic, which is bars, beam, floor. All the apparatuses for the guys, and then they have aerobatic, which is like where they pick people up and flip them and catch them, which is actually super cool in person. And then they have TNT, which is tumbling and trampoline. So trampoline's actually in the Olympics, but it's all under USA Gymnastics, and it's all called gymnastics. One's just
Right.
You know.
Gotcha.
So what we do is power tumbling and trampoline. So we end up training. We train a lot of athletes that are going to be cheerleaders. A lot of athletes that are going to be tumblers, and then a lot of athletes that are just want to be in shape.
Awesome.
And so, you know, it's like you get on a trampoline for 15 minutes straight and jump. It's like running 3 miles.
Pretty good workout.
Yeah. So it's just really good for their bodies. It's really good for the development of certain parts of their bodies. So flexibility and quick muscle development. And then body control. Yep. So it doesn't matter what sport you play.
Right, that's what I was
thinking. Yeah, no matter what sport you play, if you can control your body and you have flexibility, which is, you know, we're football, right? That's Texas. So the more flexible an athlete, the less likely they are to get injured.
Right. And I'll tell you, he is one of the best athletes I've ever been
Absolutely.
around. So he is not just running rise gymnastics. This dude is a gymnast. I mean, he's
for real.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can toot your own horn, man.
No, it's just
it is impressive.
No.
So tell me, you said you know, huge array of different types of athletes coming in for different reasons.
Yeah.
Age. Tell me about the ages. Are you little ones all the way?
So we start. We have a mom and me kind of section that's, you know, whatever age they want to be. And then they start classes at 3.
Okay.
So as long as they're potty trained.
Right.
Right.
So So I've done that. I've already done that. I've done that 4 times. Yeah, 4 times. I don't need to do it for somebody else's kids. But and then we run all the way through to Michael Opencar, who is one of our head coaches. He was ranked number 2 in the country last year in power tumbling. So he's 23.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me about your coaches. I mean, obviously you're a coach.
Yeah.
We
just have
so many.
We have the coolest.
Yeah.
So we don't have a coach that's on the floor that I didn't personally train to tumble.
That's awesome.
Which allows us to have a little continuity between, you know, they're going to say the things I say, they understand what I want, and I'm a little bit picky. Yeah. And a little bit over the top when it comes to That's awesome. So and then to body control and hand placement and foot placement and where their feet are has a huge impact on injury.
Absolutely.
So if you have a young athlete, especially girls, doing a back handspring with her hand turned like this, then her elbow is super susceptible to dislocation, and it happens. Yeah. It happens.
Well, and as a parent, I'm so happy that you're picky with your coaches, because I know that I don't want my kids to get an injury while they're there, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
And form bad habits.
Well, and like you said with the continuity, I mean, you know, depending, you know, most people, I think when they think of gymnastics, they think of, you know, they know what gymnastics is, but it's also, I mean, it's competition. And what I mean by that, you know, whether you're going into competitive cheerleading or competitive gymnastics, that is huge that every coach that touches you has the same philosophy and the same, you're headed towards the same spot.
Yeah, they all kind of have the same, it's like, you know, when you're a college coach, you come in, you bring your own guys.
Right.
So they have, so far, we've been able to just bring our own guys. And then we're really serious about building young people, not just in gymnastics.
Right.
We do not in any way, shape, or form hide our faith.
Right.
It's right out there in front, and we have, you know,
it's a blessing.
Yeah, and our theory is that this is who we are.
Yep.
So it's not what we do. It's just, it's what I am.
Well, and again, I because I'm incredibly biased, and I know Kevin really well, I can tell you this.
Yeah.
He helped me mold me into the person I am. And now that I have a daughter, I can tell you it would not matter what sport or athletic thing you were doing, I would want my daughter to do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I agree. So, 100%.
Tell me about your building.
It's crazy, dude. So we took the Sears Automotive Bay at the mall, which when we first looked at it, I was like, oh wow, you know, this is quite a bit of work.
It's a big space too.
It is 12,000 square feet, and we took that space, and then we took an office space, and then we took what was a riser room. So we kind of expanded. We need 140 feet for our power tumbling floors. So that makes getting a building really hard.
Right.
The building is not actually tall enough for competitive trampoline. Competitive trampoline is like 34 feet, which is insane.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So we're just doing competition in double mini trampoline and power tumbling.
Awesome.
So those two, and we start competitively, that's the hard thing, because you're trying to build from the ground up and then get a competition team. So, and you know, in that world, how do I say that? In that world, people know me from.
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
So, so when we show up, it's like, you know, so we have a meet in February, and you know, if COVID doesn't shut us down, so we have a meet in February, and we're gonna take 10 or 12 athletes, and that have, most of them have never been in a competition before at all.
That's
but
awesome.
we're gonna, I mean, our kids are gonna compete level 5, level 6.
Well,
So-
and what a lot of people don't know, you know, and I'm gonna, you said, you know, West Texas, we're all football. You know, Central High School gymnastics, you know, boys and girls winning state. I mean, San Angelo has got some incredibly.
Yes, and what's crazy about it was, I mean, they win state a lot.
All the time.
And nobody knows about it.
Nobody
you know?
knows about it.
And then, you know, our cheerleaders are national champions twice
awesome.
in a row. So, so they've done an incredible job there. And we have a lot of athletes that that will come through. We train a lot of athletes that are from those programs, because we can do a little bigger caliber of skills, and so they come to train some of their bigger skills and then work on. And I coached artistic, bars, beam, floor, for 7 years here in town at one of my favorite gyms.
So every end of the spectrum, whether you want to be competitive or you just want a good workout and want to know what it's about, and come in and see what rises and what they provide, you cater to both.
Absolutely, and we're a little different. Like, you know, if you're in a rec class and you're in a level 3 to 6 class, which is basically round off, back handspring. If you're in a class like that, and I say, hey, let's do running cartwheels, and 10 people go and 2 people do running round off, well, they do burpees for that, which is weird for a lot of people, because they're like, wait a minute, this is a rec class. Like, why are we? Well, if you know, like if my son, if he's going to go round off, back handspring, double tuck, and then he goes round off, double tuck, and I'm not there to spot him because he's 8 feet from where he's supposed to be.
Discipline, man.
Yes, exactly.
I like it.
So I mean, it's like these guys are, you know, to me, rec, that whole idea, rec is people are paying me to make their kids better athletes, and then and better people.
Right.
So, and that's my
And if
that's
there's
my
any-
heart.
I know that. And
my heart is like,
if any of y'all, and I know a lot of people know Kevin. Anybody
Yeah.
who knows Kevin knows that is just his soul.
Absolutely.
yeah, Rise is just that's just the
Absolutely.
catalyst for me
That's
to
so
be able
awesome.
to.
Well, and
finish it.
you've influenced so many people.
Tell me about COVID. How's that affected y'all?
Yeah, so they shut us down actually 3 days before our grand opening, and which we knew was coming, and then it did hurt us.
That's awesome.
Because we didn't have the finances
Right.
to be shut down,
Right.
And then also we didn't have any numbers to show for government relief, so that was kind of odd too. Because we were like, hey, yeah, we need relief, but we don't have any. But God, God's faithful, man,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
He's so faithful, and He's just blessed. As a matter of fact, we have a waiting list of athletes right now.
Oh man, that's so.
So,
cool.
and I apologize
Gymnastics.
to you guys out
Yes.
there that are on the waiting list. We love you so much. Just give us a little time.
You'll get in soon, I promise.
We're trying.
Well, you brought some guests.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one is your son.
Yeah, one of them is my
You got
son,
it?
and the other is my niece. Actually,
Yes,
they're
that's
on
awesome. So we've got some gymnasts here, and they are they're gonna do a little something for us.
Yes, I'm going to show you
us off.
I'm going to show you a little demonstration with. I don't know what we have time wise, but I'll show you a little demonstration with Boston as to how a back handspring is built, so you can see what shapes matter and how.
And she's
they're-
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, she is
Beautiful.
She's my niece. So I can't take credit for her.
I mean, she's
Sure you
beautiful
can.
inside and
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
The other one is a miniature version of me.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a
So-
little, yeah.
and
I
that-
will say.
That could be good, and it could.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of those
So
things.
Matt, we're gonna go over here.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
We're there.
ready.
All
Okay.
right.
We need to take this off here. I'm gonna go walk with you, but so you have a mic.
Okay,
Here we go.
cool.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is, let's do a standing type of spot. We'll do it this way so the camera can see. Can you catch me?
Yeah.
Got enough? You're good? All right. So we're going to do a standing backflip, which is kind of crazy, but do you want a spot or no? Okay.
So y'all hear that? I don't care. I got it.
I got this, Dad.
So this is a standing backflip, which is pretty wild. So he's gonna have a good arm throw, and then his eyes are gonna go straight to the wall, so his body can lift, and then he's gonna shin drive, hopefully, all the way back to his feet. Go ahead. Got it.
Woo! Impressive.
Again? You missed it. Yeah,
nice.
That's
awesome.
So there's a lot of mechanics that go into into the skills, and so I'm a shape coach, so we coach everything in shapes. So I'm going to show you with Boston. So
and how old are you? 11. You'll see that 11 straight back flips in here.
So boss, will you go over there and take that hoodie off so we can see your muscles?
Don't show me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wore an extra small shirt for this thing.
Yeah, that's me. If I want to look bigger, I just get my wife's clothing. Yeah.
There you go.
So
you know, my wife let me borrow the
you gotta work it out.
Yeah, you're not changing
You've always been around tough, dude.
No, man. Small shirts. That's all you gotta do. Small shirts.
We used to call this guy Kamikaze when he was playing safety in high school.
I had a few head injuries.
Yes, a few.
I needed rise gymnastics.
That's
so
why
that
that twitch. He has that twitch.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the pretty basic skill. This is the one everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to do back handspring. It's like, oh, I just want to do back handspring. So what I'm going to show you is the very basics. So you can see the shapes, and then you can see where we want her body weight to go. So when you do a back handspring, you're landing on your hands, and all your body weight plus your run plus the momentum is in your hands. So that's where you see a lot of injuries, especially with kids that are not coached correctly. So a lot of coaches coach this skill to sit in a chair, baby. All right, we don't coach it that way because when you come out of a round off, you would never sit in a chair. Right. So we coach it straight legged. So you want to kick your shoes off, sweet. And then we coach it with an arm throw. So our hands are actually going to control the momentum of the skill, and then we want her to be on the ground with her eyes completely neutral and all her shoulders taking the weight of the skill versus her wrist. So I'll show you how that works. So come here and just do a kick handstand for me. So she's now chin neutral. That means her chin is in the middle. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but you can see all the muscles back in the back. So in the back, now her body is...
You're making me look bad right now.
Yeah. See all those muscles?
That's impressive.
So now, lift your chin up. Now, all the weight just moved into her elbows and her wrist. We don't want the weight there. We want the weight here. Now we use these big muscles in the back.
That's awesome.
Okay?
And you can absolutely see a difference just with her.
There's a major difference, yeah. So that's how a lot of athletes get hurt. Right. So, and then teaching them to sit in the chair, which is how I was taught. We don't teach because you're not going to do a round off, sit in a chair, and then go. Right. So it just kind of slows the development of an athlete. So she's going to go here. She's going to go massive arm throw until her shoulders are completely open. So you see that? You and I can't do that, all right?
No, I can't.
So now we're going to go into a tight arch. So when she touches the floor here, her chin is neutral. So see her eyes are there.
That's awesome.
So now the open shoulders and then all the weight is here. Now here comes the abs, all right? So the abs go just like that. So the reason that gymnastics is so good for an athlete is because every single piece of her body is being used. So
These
balance.
shoulders. I can't get over these shoulders.
I know,
like
shoulders, yeah.
Fair.
They get a lot of shoulders. And then
awesome.
obviously their legs, but what's interesting is the body control. Right. So her ability to tell her body where her head should be when she's running 10 miles an hour, tumbling down the floor. So yeah, so it's unique. It's unique in the way that it develops an athlete. But
well, and not just gymnastics, football. I mean anything.
Yes. So
tennis.
if you take like an athlete like Creed, so come here, Creed. So you take an athlete like Creed who can do with a spot do double backflip, then he has to know where he is in the air. All right. So let's convert it to playing receiver.
Right.
So if he can control his body in the air, so he can do a front full and a half, front double full, back full, he can spin his body and know exactly where he is in the air.
Oh, man,
so when you put him on a football field, number one, he's got explosive speed from from tumbling. And then number 2, when the ball is not where it's supposed to be, he bends his body and he moves. So yeah.
You're dangerous. That's what he's saying. Very dangerous.
Yeah. So it really does make a difference in the way an athlete. So cheerleaders, doesn't matter. Cheerleaders, tumbling. I think the one we see, basketball, just that explosive first step. A lot of guys come out, and you know what's crazy is that guys will call me. We train bull riders.
That's awesome. Body control, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about
Bronc
that.
riders.
Awesome.
Just because of the core work that we do, and they do core work. I mean, that's extra, and every time you go down a trampoline, when you jump, if you don't squeeze, your body does that.
Well, the way athletics are going to now, you know, especially in some of those other sports, is they want to know what kind of athlete you are, not just what kind of football player you are, not just what kind of baseball player you are. They want to know, you know, your athleticness, right?
Well, and I think as far as if we can do it correctly and keep athletes from wrist and elbows and where they're developing the right, and of course all our athletes.
I think we need a few firefighters to come over to Rise Fitness.
Dude,
that's a good idea.
You know,
we need some.
I think maybe we do some firefighters do a backflip challenge.
I could set that up.
So
I could absolutely set that up.
Yeah, so me and Opie's a big old big old rocked up guy.
That's
we can
awesome.
spot you guys.
I like it.
No problem. We just
that's awesome.
We actually had a mom off our team. We had a team off our team. It was team challenge. So we challenged one parent to do backflip. Mom just walks up and took us about 10 minutes to teach it to her, just like that.
Really?
Yeah, we have to spot her, you know, in the beginning.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man.
And I think people see that and go, "There's no way I could do that."
Yeah.
Obviously they can.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool. That's so
For
cool.
sure.
Well, thank you all so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
That was very impressive. Thanks for having bigger muscles than me. At 11, I appreciate it. That's awesome. That's very cool.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy how much you look like your dad.
That was so awesome.
Rise Gymnastics, I need to check them out.
So we're at the Monsters Automotive Bay, and we're at WeRiseGymnastics.com. So, and then of course Facebook, We Rise Gymnastics, Instagram, We Rise Gymnastics. So
All the
it's all there.
goodies.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All
Thank
the
you so much
goodies.
for coming, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
you all for coming.
guys.
That was awesome.
Love you.
That was awesome.
Love you.
We'll see you, Kevin.
See you, Bob.
See you, man.
Bye, guys.
That is awesome.
Yes.
That makes me want to do flips.
I know, right? And you know,
That makes me want to do anything athletic. That's
and I think any athlete.
can benefit from that, absolutely.
I mean, you'll be a better athlete for it.
I should have done that. I mean, so I played baseball, I played football, I ran track. I could have absolutely benefited from that. Today I can't. I can barely pick my shoulders.
Well,
up
and
right
that's
now,
me.
so.
I mean, I was a gymnast, and now, no,
Well, and
I can't
I
do.
meant what I said. I've had the pleasure of knowing Kevin, personally for a really long time, and I can tell you what he stands for. So therefore, what Rise stands for.
Yes, absolutely.
That is something that you would want your child or anybody in your family to be a part of.
Yes.
I promise. You're gonna learn a
I
lot
agree.
more than just gymnastics.
Oh
and
yeah,
body control.
absolutely.
So,
and
that
maybe
guy's pretty
even
amazing.
by
Yeah.
osmosis,
Absolutely.
possibly.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey.
So.
Okay, so do we want to
Yeah.
do?
We can go through video first.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Endurance, strength, and power. You may think group fitness is for women only. I did. I was wrong. Come find out why Orange Theory Fitness is the best 1-hour workout in the country and get more life.
Endurance, strength, and power. The community helps me thrive. 1 hour, distraction-free, to focus on myself. Come find out why Orange Theory Fitness is the best 1-hour workout in the country and get more life.
Endurance, strength, and power. You may think group fitness is for women only. I did. I was wrong. Come find out why Orange Theory Fitness is the best 1-hour workout in the country and get more life.
Endurance, strength, and power. The community helps me thrive. 1 hour, distraction-free, to focus on myself. Come find out why Orange Theory Fitness is the best 1-hour workout in the country and get more life.
Hey guys, we're back, and we're with Orange Theory.
Everybody.
The faces of Orange Theory. Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself. I'm sure everybody already knows, but.
Yeah, I'm Angie. I'm the studio manager.
And I'm Nora. I'm the head coach.
Okay, awesome. Well, and I love Orange Theory. I wish I could get there. I mean, like, I wish I could experience the hour of awesomeness more than I have before. And I love you guys. And Keith, hey Keith, how's it going? I hope you're watching. And your beautiful women are here representing you. Now, so some questions that we have for you, like what is Orange Theory Fitness exactly?
So Orange Theory Fitness is a 1 hour full body workout. We focus on endurance, strength, and power. We're heart rate monitor based interval training. And so it's proven to burn more calories post-workout than your traditional exercise. But the OTB heart rate monitor system allows us to track your results in real time. We display it on screens throughout the studio.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, and so it also, the cool thing about it is, you know, a lot of people have questions of whether or not they can do it, but it's definitely at your own pace. The heart rate, the OTB heart rate monitor, what it does is it kind of individualizes your own heart rate zones, and so making it for everybody. So.
Well, and whenever I've been there, that was something, because I'm competitive, and so when I had that on, I'm like, I'm looking up and I'm going, wait, am I supposed to be there? No, wait, that's not, is that good or is that bad? Or so what is, I mean, do you explain to people like what's good, what's bad when they do get the OTB?
Yeah, so a lot of the times it's the coaches that kind of go over the results. So if Nora, you want to kind of explain like kind of what you go over?
Yeah, so we do, so first of all, in the class, while you're running the heart rate monitor and you see your colors and your calories and everything, your heart rate on the screen, the coach basically uses that to guide you through the workout. So as, you know, the coach, we tell you, you want to be in that orange zone right now, you know, and now you want to come back into that green zone.
Right.
Now, you know, we're in our active recovery. If people are in the, you know, in the red, we don't coach people to go into that red zone.
Right.
But we check in on them and just say, hey, you know, if you're feeling good, cool. You know, if not, just take it down a notch. So we use that screen to guide our members through the workout so they can get the best experience and the most out of the workout.
Right, and so it's good for both coach and client member.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now, as far as Orange Theory Fitness, is that only for athletes, people in shape?
Well, I would actually say it's really for people that, it's a really good, it's really good for people to start their fitness journey, to, you know, start at Orange Theory. I know a lot of people, you know, aren't sure, you know, they think they have to be in shape already, but Orange Theory, you know, it's a group class. You have that energy, you have that motivation, you have a coach, a personal trainer that guides you through a pre-designed workout. So it's not like a gym where you walk in and you don't know what to do. We will tell you what to do, and the coach will make sure that you do it correctly, that you do it safely, you do everything at your own pace. You know, there's no competition.
Right, no, you know, kind of.
And, you know, we have a huge variety of members. You know, we have, I mean, we have older members, younger members, we have beginners, you know, intermediate, we have more advanced, but everybody works together, and it's just, we're like a little community, and it's just really a lot of fun, you know. So for somebody to start their fitness journey, I think Orange Theory is a great place to start it, just because you have that direction and you have that motivation.
Yeah, I agree, and I also like that you're in there for the hour. Like, you can't, because you want to be there, you know? Okay, so according to the Today Show, I've got these statistics here. New York Times and many other publications, OTF, Orange Theory Fitness, is known as the best 1 hour workout in the country. What makes it the best 1 hour workout?
So again, going back to, you know, you have that group setting, you have the motivation, you have the coach in there that guides you through the workout. Make sure that you don't undertrain, but also don't overtrain, you know, holds you accountable, you know, a huge thing, accountability. The workout is different every day. So, you know, like Angie said, it's strength, endurance, power, you know, depending on what the day. So it's always different. You never get bored.
Right.
And then, of course, we have the technology. You know, we have the heart rate monitor. And, you know, you can see your heart rate on the screen. You know how many calories you're burning. You know, again, the coach guides you through that workout using your heart rate. and then at the end you get a little summary and it's emailed to you, right?
Yes.
And so after every workout, you get that email, you have your stats, so you can not only feel how you're getting stronger and better, but you can also see it,
Yes,
and so.
absolutely. Well, it sounds like you guys both have a lot of passion. What do you like the best about being the studio manager and being a coach? I guess take turns.
Yeah, so there's so many things about my job that I absolutely love, but I would say the community part of it, although it's not, really considered a daily task of mine that I do, just getting to know our members on a personal level. What are they doing this weekend, or what they have going on with their kids, that kind of thing. It's building those relationships with our members, which makes it such a, a tight-knit community. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Our members are they're outstanding. So. Yeah.
Well, and like you said, building relationships. I think that's what you guys are doing over there, hugely.
Yeah. Well, I always enjoyed, I've been, in fitness for a while now, and I just always enjoyed helping people, motivating people, but, seeing people get better.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part, just seeing people getting better, getting stronger, whether they PR on, the rower, or they, go up in weight. I like to challenge people, people underestimate themselves,
Exactly.
And so it's just a lot of fun, and yes, building the relationships, just meeting a bunch of different people.
Right.
It's just cool. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's always nice to see, somebody that runs for the first time, or, didn't think they couldn't run before.
Right.
It's really cool to see that. So.
Well, and I think, like you said, the building relationship part, I think that actually probably motivates them to do better. They've got that community right there. Now, what are you guys doing for COVID? How's that going over there at Orange Theory?
As the pandemic continues, it's really important that we operate with an abundance of caution. Mm-hmm. And so, just continuously, watching local mandates, following all the safety and disinfecting protocols, right. For CDC recommendations. It's, like I said, it's just extremely important. So we are following all those very, very, with caution. Mm-hmm. And I think the cool thing about Orange Theory, is we have structured class schedule, which allows us to clean in between. Right. Whereas, you don't really have that at a gym.
Right.
You have people, going around and cleaning, but we're able to kind of shut it down for, 30 minutes, go in there and really do a deep clean on the studio. And so we're also, we also have that block interval training. So people are switching stations, they're cleaning their stations, but
right.
people aren't using the same equipment. And so it's kind of nice to have that as well. And of course, social distancing. We're operating at a lower capacity right now, whereas a lot of gyms are. So just really, and then our coaches, they're gearing up with PPE gear, as well as our front desk staff. We're
right.
checking temperatures as people walk in. We're taking them through screenings and all that, just making sure that everybody is safe.
Right.
As far as members go, and our staff as well. As far as, like exercising and stuff, continuing like your daily activity is going to be super important right now.
Right.
It's
mm-hmm.
It's your overall health that we're talking about, and
right.
so just making sure that you're staying active. It comes with so much, overall health, better sleeping,
right.
Boosting your immune system and all of that, and so it's extremely important to continue your health
right.
regimen. So.
Sorry, I had to take a little sip. Okay, so with that, do you have any promotions, anything going on for the new year? New year, new you.
Yeah. So
and this year.
Yeah. So we offer what's called a quit free guarantee. So the quit free guarantee is 12 workouts within the next 30 days. If you don't see any results within those 30 days, we give you your money back. And so
wow.
it's a promotion that we, that's something that we always have, just because we stand behind our workout.
Right.
And so if you're somebody that's wanting to, a structured, class that we offer, doesn't know what you're doing whenever you walk into a gym, and needs that guidance, we ask that you give us 4 hours per week. in 30 days. And if you don't see any results, like I said, we're going to give you your money back. We also have a really fun challenge that's coming up. It's one of our biggest challenges. It's the Transformation Challenge. And so it's an 8-week weight loss challenge that starts on January 18th. And so we have 2 winners, a male and a female, and they're able to, you know, it's whoever loses the highest percentage of weight fat. And so the 2 winners receive $250.
Oh, sweet.
Cash. Yeah, and
everybody
so
needs cash.
It's always really cool. We love that. We love this challenge because the results that we see are outstanding. They're amazing.
Yeah.
And just to see, like, you know, like I said, like people that, you know, couldn't get the results, you know, whether because they didn't have the accountability or anything, we're all of that. And so it's exciting to see.
That's cool. Well, I can tell you from experience that it's a very non-intimidating place to be, and you feel orange there. I don't know. I like that aura of orange. So yeah. Well, thank you so much for telling us more about it and letting us in on your world.
Thank
you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
We've paved the way in a sense of powerlifting. There really wasn't much available for powerlifting in San Angelo, and others have followed suit with us, and that's great. We're not just a powerlifting facility though. We welcome all aspects of lifting: Olympic weightlifting, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit, just general fitness. My name is Tommy Janis, and I am the owner of the Bar Athletic Club. So free weights are an important aspect of fitness. I would say that's an opinion, but I also think there's a lot of research that backs that. We have a lot of members that are older, and they come here for a lot of times getting started in rehab or even prehab to avoid surgeries, and knee replacements or hip replacements, and some come after those too for those. But we have a lot of members that are seniors that are wanting to remain independent or become even more independent and get stronger and live a healthier life. And free weights helps. It helps you move. It helps you lose weight. It helps you be stronger and move things. And just picking up the groceries is easier, walking down the stairs. So free weights is an important part of fitness. Lifting weights, one common misconception is people think that lifting weights will make them big and bulky and burly, and that's not necessarily true. Most of the time when you see someone very large and bulky, they've been doing it for a very, very long time. It's something that doesn't happen overnight, or even in the case of months. It takes a lot of time, and they've devoted a lot of their life to doing that. Many people want to lose weight. That's probably one of the most common fitness goals. Lifting weights can help a person lose weight much faster even than just doing cardio alone. And the reason why is you're building muscle, and the muscle demands more calories. And it's like taking a 4-cylinder engine and turning it into a V8 engine. You took your Honda Civic and swapped it out with a V8 engine. That thing is going to be stronger, it's going to be faster, and it's going to consume a lot more calories or fuel. But having more muscle and being stronger is a huge advantage, and it'll help you lose weight. To be a member of the bar, you can stop by anytime. Many people usually come here, they're either looking for a facility like this, they're people from out of town that just moved here, or people visiting. But most of our members come from member referrals and friends of friends that see the results or that they're happy with their choice of a fitness facility, and they come and join them and end up liking it. So you're welcome to come by anytime, Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'm always here. I'm Tommy, so I'll be happy to help you out, show you around. We also do personal training, and a lot of people really enjoy to jump into that as well.
All right, welcome back to the Maximus Nutrition Fitness Showdown. So we got a little housekeeping stuff we need to keep up with. So earlier we announced that my wife won.
Yes,
Physique.
and I was excited.
You did not win.
Oh.
Brenna, you did not win.
Well,
So
okay.
slamming the door, my wife getting Elite Physique. It was actually Laura Bloodworth. So sorry to my wife, but congratulations to Laura. Good job. Also, Melinda Tavares won the Ultimate Air giveaway. And the next one I'm going to announce is the Next Level giveaway. So the question for that is first person to answer. Who won the 2019 Masters? Ready, set, go. Okay.
There you go.
Good job.
Okay, hey, so we've got Zoe Gonzalez here
Zoe.
from the Bar Athletic Club.
Yes.
And so, yeah, tell me about it, the Bar Athletic Club. Now, first off, I need to know, is that like a judgy place to go?
No, I feel since I even first started, it was more welcoming than like anything else. Like when I was very shy. Like I didn't know anybody.
Right.
I walked in and was asked if I wanted to do powerlifting. I was like, I'll try it. And
that's awesome.
Even the days like that I would go in like just to work out and nobody I knew that was there.
Right.
And I needed help. Gobs of people like, I can help you with this. Like, do you need this?
That's
like,
cool. Yeah.
Loved it. Loved it. I felt very welcomed and that I wasn't alone and not knowing how to use the weights or whatever, you know.
Right.
It was nice. I really enjoyed it. That's what kept me to come back.
That's good.
Stay.
Well, and
Yeah.
so is it 24 hours or do they have?
For non-members, it's open from, I believe, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. only when like Tommy's there to help, you know, get a membership and stuff like that. But for members, it's 24/7.
24/7. Okay. And so what started you with powerlifting? I mean, if you don't mind me asking.
Yeah. I did it in high school, like all through high school, and then I took some time off, and then I judged a powerlifting meet or helped a powerlifting meet, and Tommy and Michael and Nicole, like people I knew,
Right.
were judging, and they like told Tommy like, hey, she did powerlifting back in high school. So they asked me, and I went in and fell in love with powerlifting all over again.
Well, there you go. And now, so do you think powerlifting, I mean, do you think that's for women?
Oh, yeah.
That's a question that, you know.
Yeah. Weightlifting in general, I feel, is for women and like everybody. It's an all, I don't know, I love it. It's
pushing yourself.
Yeah, it's pushing yourself to your limits.
Finding out what is your body capable of.
And then you
that's
get
awesome.
excited when you hit a new PR.
Yeah.
And it's like, I did that.
Right?
I can do that. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I love it. I feel more women should not be scared of it because I feel
So what would you say to a guy or girl that is maybe starting a fitness journey, like starting out, and they think, well, I'm probably not ready for powerlifting. I probably better go somewhere else and like start off there. What would you say to those people?
Powerlifting, like you can start at any level. Like it's your basic squat, bench, and deadlifts are they're your three basic mechanics of lifting in general. Like they'll help with every other like workout that you do.
So you would say, so even somebody who is you know, a complete beginner in the weightlifting world, powerlifting is not something they should look at and go, well, I'm a beginner, I probably shouldn't go there.
No,
right?
of course. Like,
that's awesome.
Just try it. Because I
Cool.
know we have one guy, he never lifted weights ever his whole life. And he's like, I think in his 40s. And he recently just joined and is probably going to do a meet in May.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, and I
Got
think
that 40, never lifted, doing a meet.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Well, and I think there's a misconception about, you know, sometimes I hear some of my female friends talking about getting too bulky. Yeah. And so tell me about lifting weights and losing body fat.
Yeah, when I first started, I had for my height and you know size, like I was very, very overweight. I was close to like 170, and now I'm down to like 130.
Sweet.
And it helped. I'm not bulky.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. I mean, look at
Well, and
beautiful.
also, and I think a lot of that's just changed, and I thought a lot of that's in our society. I think people are starting to figure out, you know, it's not just run,
Right.
cardio.
Yeah, no.
You've got to have some strength
You have
training.
to. Yeah.
Get that
You know,
lean mass
you do.
into
You've got to have some strength training.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like, and you have to eat a certain way, train a certain way to get bulky.
Well, and I will tell you, if you're, you know, I did powerlifting. If you're doing powerlifting, you know, you are moving heavy weight. You are pushing yourself to the max almost every time you go work out.
Yeah.
You have to eat like you're training. I mean,
Yes.
you literally, you will not be able to do your workout.
Yeah, you won't. You would finish your workout.
It's like
if
putting fuel in your car. You've got to put fuel in your body.
Yeah, you eat to fuel your body for your workout.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, and so who can join the powerlifting club?
Anybody.
Anybody.
Like we have, I think our youngest member is like 8 or 9.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and he trains too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, and then our
Start
oldest.
him young?
Yeah, start him very young. I think our oldest, she's probably in her late 60s, maybe.
Yes.
Mid to late 60s.
And
she does powerlifting.
Right, and she does. I mean, she goes to the meets, and
and she's she's a doctor.
Yes, I know exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's an all over sport, and the gym is just very diverse.
Right.
Like.
Well, Tommy's an awesome guy, man.
Yeah.
I've known him, you know, we're about the same age, and just being, you know, the same age and running into the same people. I mean, he's always been, that guy is an excellent reference as far as fitness in San Angelo.
And if you have any questions about like anything, he knows. He knows.
Absolutely right. He used to work at another place here in town, and I went in all the time just to, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what do you think about this?
Yeah, his knowledge is like on point
Yes,
about it.
It is, absolutely.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah. Well, do you have anything else to add? Anything going on at the gym right now, at the bar?
At the bar? We do sell supplements.
That's right.
So proteins, BCAAs, what else? We have like these
all incredibly essential if you're doing powerlifting.
Absolutely.
Incredibly essential.
We got like pancake mix of like
protein pancakes. Right.
Protein
yes.
pancakes.
Absolutely.
They're so good.
Game changer.
Yes.
Game changer.
Yes. There you
very
go.
much.
Yep,
Well, and
that's
Drake, of course.
Oh, Drake! You can't.
You got to go
I
visit
feel a lot of
Drake.
people that have left the gym because they've moved, trying to find another gym, and they're like, oh, they don't have a Drake.
Yes. I agree, and that Drake is fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love them.
Well, thank you so much. We
Thanks
really
for
appreciate
having
you
me.
coming
To
on.
the bar.
Yes.
Go check out the bar.
Go check it out.
Where y'all at? Tell us where the bar is.
432 North Bell Street.
Awesome.
They moved.
They moved. We moved.
432 North Bell.
Yeah. So cool. Good.
We're unique in that we put more emphasis on free weights. We've paved the way in the sense of powerlifting. There really wasn't much available for powerlifting in San Angelo, and others have followed suit with us, and that's great. We're not just a powerlifting facility though. We welcome all aspects of lifting: Olympic weightlifting, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit, just general fitness. My name is Tommy Janis, and I am the owner of the Bar Athletic Club. So free weights are an important aspect of fitness. I would say that's an opinion, but I also think there's a lot of research that backs that. We have a lot of members that are older, and they come here for a lot of times getting started in rehab or even prehab to avoid surgeries and knee replacements or hip replacements, and some come after those too for those. But we have a lot of members that are seniors that are wanting to remain independent or become even more independent and get stronger and live a healthier life. And free weights helps. It helps you move. It helps you lose weight. It helps you be stronger and move things. And just picking up the groceries is easier, walking down the stairs. So free weights is an important part of fitness. Lifting weights, one common misconception is people think that lifting weights will make them big and bulky and burly. And that's not necessarily true. Most of the time when you see someone very large and bulky, they've been doing it for a very, very long time. It's something that doesn't happen overnight, or even in the case of months. It takes a lot of time, and they've devoted a lot of their life to doing that. Many people want to lose weight. That's probably one of the most common fitness goals. Lifting weights can help a person lose weight much faster even than just doing cardio alone. And the reason why is you're building muscle, and the muscle demands more calories. And it's like taking a 4-cylinder engine and turning it into a V8 engine. If you took your Honda Civic and swapped it out with a V8 engine, that thing is going to be stronger, it's going to be faster, and it's going to consume a lot more calories or fuel. But having more muscle and being stronger is a huge advantage, and it'll help you lose weight. To be a member of the bar, you can stop by anytime. Many people usually come here, they're either looking for a facility like this, they're people from out of town that just moved here, or people visiting. But most of our members come from member referrals and friends of friends that see the results or that they're happy with their choice of fitness facility, and they come and join them and end up liking it. So you're welcome to come by anytime, Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'm always here. I'm Tommy, so I'll be happy to help you out, show you around. We also do personal training, and a lot of people really enjoy to jump into that as well.
And we're back.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Maximus Nutrition Fitness Showdown. I don't think we've talked about this enough. I love Maximus Nutrition, and
That's
they probably
true.
get
They are awesome. Yeah, they are awesome.
I don't
Very.
know.
You have
half
3
of my
fans right here.
paycheck every single time I get one.
Most definitely.
So they're coming on here in a second. So anyway, thank you, Maximus Nutrition.
Yes, thank you.
So I also need to take care of some giveaway stuff. So as you know earlier, we kind of jumped the gun. I said my wife won the Elite Physique giveaway. She did not. Laura Bloodworth won. So sorry to my wife. But guess what? We just did the Next Level giveaway, and my wife won that one. So I think there's some golf involved, so I will be the benefit of all of that, and she will get nothing. So
Nothing.
Thank you, wife, for winning that and giving it to me when I get home.
Good job.
So next up, we have Ashley Steele.
Hello.
Again, so this is like, I mean, I'm just like walking down memory lane here. I had Kevin here, and I've got Ashley here. So me and Ashley have known each other since high school.
Yep. I'm the younger one.
No, she's not. Actually, she is. We won't even talk about the age. But so Ashley played softball. I played baseball. So we saw each other like every day during baseball, softball season. But I kind of just want to talk about you. So Ashley is very cool chick. Man, we've always been good friends. We've always been able to give each other some mess back and forth.
Absolutely.
But tell me about you. Tell me about your fitness journey.
So I am married and I have 2 kids and I'm a teacher, and so life is pretty crazy. In 2016, I was just praying because I wanted to be a hot wife. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I wanted to be a hot wife. And so I just prayed to God. I was like, I gotta lose some weight. So I decided in 2016 to lose 100 pounds in 2 years. That was my goal.
100 pounds.
100 pounds. And so I told God, I'm going to have to learn how to eat. So I ended up taking on a vegan and plant-based diet, which I've continued to do. Anyways, and so in 2018, I ended up losing 100 pounds. And then by the end of 2018, I lost an additional 10 pounds. So total.
110 pounds.
Yes. But
so you lost a whole person.
A Backstreet Boy.
That is,
a Backstreet Boy. Yes. A Backstreet Boy.
That is so awesome. 110 pounds. Good for you. That is unbelievable.
But you know what?
That's awesome.
Since 2018 to now, I have gained some inches back due to my joints are just hurting, just overusage. And so I've gained 20 pounds back, and I don't deny that. Like, I'm like, I did do this, but
I imagine it probably wears on you too. I mean, the type of dedication and consistency it takes to lose 10 pounds, much less 110 pounds.
Yeah, it's rough.
So tell me, you know, somebody, and I do the same. You know, I'm not very tall. I'm vertically challenged. So it does not take me long. I'm very strict on my diet, but it does not take me long to put on 10, 15, 20 pounds.
I get it.
So tell me, so you said you gained 20 pounds back. So what now? Are you wanting to lose more again?
Absolutely. So I do have a goal by August to lose a total of 50 pounds. Now, I'm going to give myself some grace because this morning I did weigh myself and I'm like, you know what? I have been at this weight within this range for about a year now. And so I'm not going to be as hard on myself because I was.
Actually, tell me how important it is about goals. So if your goal is 100 pounds in 2 years, and you got to the 2 years and you lost 100 pounds, you just said it again. My goal. Tell us how important that is setting a goal to be able to, I guess, you know, keep yourself accountable or hold yourself accountable. How important is that?
Well, for me personally, I just have to pray a lot. If I don't get to that goal, right now mentally I am okay with that because God has blessed me in so many ways, and I'm really worried about my knees and my ankles, so I have to be really careful. But obesity runs really high in my family, so I do have to be careful with what I eat.
Well, tell us, where are you working out? Tell us where you're working out.
So I work out at Planet Fitness.
So do I.
But I started off at ASU.
Yeah.
And then I went to the Fitness Zone. Was there for years. And then I worked at Heroes, which is now True Fit. And I just needed some better hours, especially with COVID. And so, and being a teacher and a mom, and I wake up really early. So Planet Fitness was somewhere that I ended up.
You're one of those that goes to the gym at like the crack of dawn.
I am. We are.
I am not one of those people. I have a waking up problem, so that's not going to work for me. All my firefighter friends know. I mean, Mason's just got wake up problems.
That's okay.
So
you do you.
Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so tell me about it. Why Planet Fitness? Wait, let me start here. How did you gravitate towards fitness in general?
I needed to lose weight because I didn't want to be obese. I wanted to be able to run with my kids and then my future grandkids. So I knew that fitness would have to play a part in that.
So what has been, what's the most difficult part about fitness for you?
Staying motivated and sacrificing and dedicating.
So how do you do that? How do you juggle family, career, and still try to hold yourself to those goals? How do you do that?
I pray. I have an amazing husband who supports me, and I have 2 kids that know that going to the gym is like my time.
That's so awesome. Same thing with my daughter. I mean, she knows, Daddy, you're going to get muscles? Yeah. So out of all the gyms in San Angelo, why Planet Fitness?
The hours have been great for our family. They have a wide variety. Like I said earlier, my knees and my ankles are hurting, so they got a rower, and so it doesn't put so much strain.
They just added a few things. They added like a stair mill.
Yeah, a stair climber.
A few rowers.
And the rower has been phenomenal for somebody with joint problems like myself.
That's awesome. That is awesome. What's your favorite workout equipment at Planet Fitness? I guess it'd be the rower.
Yeah, and also they have like this cage thing you can stretch in. Man,
I love that.
I do too.
Yes,
I tear that thing up.
It's so good.
I do my I do all my pull-ups in that thing because it's not perfect for you. But I love that cage.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, absolutely.
So somebody was asking for gym recommendations. Why would you tell them Planet Fitness?
Honestly, it's really, really clean.
Yep.
First of all,
absolutely.
With everything that's going on, it is clean. The staff has been very nice to me. It's huge, and so you don't really have to worry about bumping into people unless if you go at peak hours.
Very easy to stay spread out.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So tell me, this is kind of a vague question, but tell me, how can San Angelo benefit from nutrition and fitness?
Well, earlier we had some other people talk about obesity in America. Well, San Angelo, within the past 5 years, has really gravitated towards fitness and nutrition, and there is still obesity. I am one of them, but just doing stuff like this, like getting knowledge out and people seeing, oh, there is a lot.
Right.
I'm going to ask more questions.
And someone else, Orange Theory, they were just here, and Nora said something about the community aspect.
Yes.
And I cannot tell you, at least personally for me, how important. If people are comfortable at a gym, they're going to keep going.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they'll go and not even work out. It's just being there, being seen there, seeing those people there. Hey, how you been? But you know what? Getting to the gym, I feel like, is one of my hardest things. Like just making the time to go. But if you do find something or find a place, that works for you, and you do have that community there, people will go back.
Right, and
they're comfortable.
And some people, the gym is their is almost like their comfort, or just somewhere they can go.
Well, and it's their therapy. Mental health.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, digress. Exactly.
Well,
the mental health.
Working out as I've gotten older, I used to play golf and go hunting, and honestly, I haven't golfed in a year. I haven't gone hunting in 2 years.
You will.
I know. I guess I'm gonna go now. But that's one of the things me and my wife talk about all the time is thankful to her that she lets me go to the gym every single day, because that's my de-stressor.
Right.
That's my that's my therapy. It's my
absolutely.
Anyway, that is awesome. Well, thank you so much for being
here. Yes, thank you for having me.
Y'all did great.
Thanks. You did a good job.
Thanks.
You're so encouraging.
I'm sweating.
Me too. Good. I am too.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you.
See you at Planet Fitness.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, you're not going to be there.
I
'cause
go, well,
it's too early.
Going in the morning, I will not be there. If you want to come back and do 2 days,
5
you can come back
a.m.
in the afternoon.
So, are we
can do
good?
it. Yeah. So.
You're going to edit that out?
Yeah, no edits.
No? It's like,
You're still
okay.
We're live.
No, you're
We're still live.
You gotta roll with it.
I thought
There's been a few times I wanted to do it. I'm like, hey, can we cut that out?
Are we done?
No,
Like,
no,
are
no.
No, it's live.
None of
It's
that.
live stream.
Yeah, no cutting that out.
Never done any of
Okay,
that.
and now we're good.
Very cool.
And I'm talking. Are we going? Okay. Oh, Tracy Sadler is amazing. She is a certified esthetician, and she will just do amazing things for you, for your skin, beautify you. She is all about making you beautiful. And your skin, hydrating your skin. She is very, very certified to mix chemicals to make your skin amazing. So visit Imminent Escape Spa for your facial.
Do they do any massages or anything?
Massage on your face, on your neck. I mean, yeah. Perfect shirt.
Oh, it's the best place. It's a great spot.
It is amazing, and it's very non-intimidating. You walk in and you feel super comfortable, and then you get to talk to Tracy, and you get to see all her goodies.
No, I'm a
5
dietitian.
seconds.
Oh,
4 seconds.
okay, no.
Dietitian.
All right.
Okay, Bailey.
Yes.
And Bailey, I've got you. I've got you, Bailey.
Giveaway.
Oh, giveaway.
What giveaway?
For this spot.
Oh.
For that spot.
You're going to do that one. Or do you want me to do it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are we on right now? Okay, cool. So we've got a giveaway, another giveaway. And I guess my question for that giveaway, because it's Imminent Escape Spa, the question that you would need to answer is, what is the most important thing that you can do for your skin
Do you want me to guess?
to make it beautiful?
Hydrate.
That's what I was
I mean,
so,
but
so
hold up.
more than I thought I would. So she just gave you the answer. So whoever's got the quickest thumbs, there you go.
Yeah. So there we have it. Okay, I guess we just did that giveaway.
Yes.
Whoops.
Good job.
On the fly.
Cool.
Okay, so this is Bailey.
Yes, thank you for
No,
having
okay.
me.
Yes,
Bailey, so Tamara wanted me to ask you who you are and
Who am I?
who you work for and what you do.
Okay, so yeah, my name is Bailey. I work for Tamara Hargett, RD. We are a medical practice. And so we see everybody from obese to diabetics. That's who I am and that's what I do.
Okay, well, it sounds like you've got passion on that. Now, what's the role of a registered dietitian?
Yes, so a registered dietitian. Where do you want me to look?
Either
way. You can
So
go back and
look
forth.
at me, look at her, or look at
Or you could do all three.
I've been messing up too. So
There you go.
Whatever you do.
Whatever
sir.
you do.
So, okay.
Wherever your eyes go work. Yeah.
So, as a registered dietitian, we are trained for 4 years, at least for 4 years, in the medical field to treat disease through nutrition, treat and prevent disease through nutrition, and so that is that's basically what we do.
Is it? I want to ask a question. So, is it only someone who is dealing with the disease process, or is it? What if, if I just want to
Right.
diet?
Yeah.
Is that the right way
So,
to say it?
as a registered dietitian, a lot of dietitians get really upset if you call them a nutritionist.
Right.
I'm not that dietitian who gets upset because technically our name is registered dietitian nutritionist.
Right.
We have that role, but we have the step above where we can treat disease.
Right. Because you do know that process.
It is
that disease
medical.
process.
Right. And
Gotcha.
so for me, I do a lot of preventative work. I work a lot with people who have general obesity, or right now I'm working with an awesome woman who is working out and she just wants to be her healthiest self. And so we're
Right.
just trying to figure out how to do that for her.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So my next question was, how do you fit into wellness, health and wellness?
Yep. And so I was listening, of course, out waiting to the other people, and everyone is saying, you have to fuel your training, you have to fuel your workout, you have to eat, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, who better to talk about that with the people than a dietitian?
Right. Exactly.
I was actually just out there talking to somebody else, and your health is 80% food
20% exercise.
Right.
So it's a huge part.
So when I first got into like working out, you know, so I played sports all the way through. So most of my working out was for an athletic nature.
Right.
But I'm pretty vain.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
Just gonna throw
Just
it
being
out.
honest.
Yep. I am too.
Everybody's gotta have their why, and that's one of my whys. So and I noticed, you know, as much as I was working out, I'm working out 7 days a week, but my body wasn't doing what I wanted it to, or didn't look the way that I wanted to. And it is amazing. I got with a dietitian. And,
cool! I love
this
it.
has been a long time ago, and they taught me how food works, which is crazy. You eat your whole life, and you eat off of what tastes good, and not reading the labels and knowing what you're putting in your body. And it is amazing when you start counting those things, and somebody who knows how to tie it all together with how you're working out, what you're working out, and then what you eat and when you eat, connects all those dots. And that is so when you're looking at magazines or you're looking at movie stars and you're going, well, how does that happen? That's how that happens. It's not just as simple as working out. It's as simple as it's also fueling your body.
Right. And so many people, they work out and then they go to Chick-fil-A and get a salad. And I'm not knocking that. You know, I get it. They're trying, but those Chick-fil-A salads, man, the fat in them, man, it is so good.
And Chick-fil-A's up next. I'm just kidding.
And it would be, and it's.
I love it. I'm having tonight.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
And I think that's probably what's amazing is sometimes people, it's just the lack of knowing like what they're eating. Like they think because it is a fruit or it is because this is good for me, and you know it's you need someone who is trained and literally that is their living. They make a living. Helping you and helping you be the healthiest you. So.
Yeah. Well, and so I have a question. So, do you have to call to make an appointment? How does that work? Like, do you need a referral?
No. Okay. So I keep saying how we're our medical practice. So most of our practice, I will say, is treating those diseases, and those people do get referred over. But anybody can come and make an appointment with us.
Yes.
You just go ahead and give Tamara Hargett, RD, a call, and we can get you set up. Insurance actually does cover a lot of preventative work right now, thanks to Obamacare, and Trump administration has done a lot, and we're able to do telemed, so we can cross state lines even. Oh my gosh, it's great.
That's awesome.
So anyone can have it. If they do so decide to use their insurance, then we will need to possibly get a referral, just depending on the insurance plan they have. But typically it covers at 100%.
And you can walk them through all of that.
Oh yeah, we do all of it. We do all the hard work.
Well, yeah, and I talked to
So what
Tamara.
she's saying is there's no reason you should not call.
Exactly. There you go. There's no reason.
They've removed all the issues, so
exactly.
You need to call.
Now, where are you guys located?
Yeah.
So we're actually just down the road, kind of. We're in the Wells Fargo building downtown, on the second floor. If you drive by, I think it's Irving Street. I'm kind of new here still, like a year ago.
I hear the accent.
Do you? Oh,
just now. Just one time. Sorry. Go ahead. You finished.
Did you say accent? Where are you from?
I'm from North Dakota.
Oh,
I heard it.
North Dakota. Yeah.
Don't you know?
I've heard that a few
That's
times.
awesome. That's good.
So we have a big, beautiful Christmas tree on the second floor. It's kind of hard to miss.
Wells Fargo building.
Yeah.
Yes.
And tell me, do you offer an option for people who need to remain isolated during COVID?
Yep, that's a telemed that's opened up.
Okay.
So we do
Good deal.
FaceTime, phone, Zoom. We have an app
Which
called
means
Blue
you
Jeans.
can call from your couch, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, I literally did it with the girl in her pajamas today up in North Dakota. So you can be anywhere.
That's awesome.
Yep, there you go.
Cool.
Yep. So you have
So
no
you
reason.
Have absolutely no reason not to call.
No excuses.
Yes.
No excuses.
Tell us the name again, Laura.
My name is
Yes,
Bailey.
yes.
And I work for Tamara Hargett.
Tamara Hargett.
Yes.
I said Laura, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Tamara
Well, thank
Hargett.
you so much.
Thank you
for
so
all
much
the
for having me.
information.
Absolutely. Thank
Y'all
you
call.
guys.
Yeah.
You need to know that. That's all good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, very
So
good.
thank you again.
Yes, thank you.
You have a beard. You have a beard, so it covers last. By the way, love Saul, the guy that look at the flag. You gotta wear a mask drinking it though. Nothing. Goodness.
Nothing can hurt me.
Nothing can hurt you.
It's not. It's still here.
All right. How are you? We're back.
Hey, so Sandra Fuentes?
Yes.
That's the person who won our Imminent Escape Spa giveaway. So congratulations. Awesome. And now we have somebody really awesome here.
So our entire show, you know, this is the Maximus Nutrition Fitness Showdown, and we have Maximus Nutrition on the set right now. So this is my bro right here. I spend a lot, said earlier, I spend a lot of time in Maximus Nutrition. I spend a lot of money in Maximus Nutrition. They are just, they're incredible, man. So this is Al. So this guy's name is Alistair Dillon. If that's not the coolest name,
so cool.
You should come to Maximus Nutrition just because his name is Alistair Dillon.
I agree.
But anyway,
thank you.
Al, those of you that if you pay attention, Facebook and social media, Maximus Nutrition has some of the best commercials. And
yes,
this guy. He used to have long hair. Now he's
long hair,
he's clean cut again.
Belly
right?
button.
But anyway, so this is the guy that you see all the time. But man, tell us a little bit about Maximus Nutrition, man.
Yeah, Maximus Nutrition. We're a local family-owned business. What we do provide is a wide variety of supplements. Obviously, we have the basics: protein, pre-workout, BCAAs, creatine. We also have fat burners, test boosters, multivitamins. We have it all.
But we don't just have supplements. What else do you have?
Yeah, we have cryotherapy, which definitely helps out with muscle soreness.
Tell them what that is. Some people don't know what that is.
Cryotherapy. It's cold.
They stick you in a fridge.
Yeah, basically.
No, seriously. Tell them what it is and what it does for you.
Yeah, so cryotherapy, basically what it is, it's turning liquid nitrogen into a gas. Whenever you are in the chamber itself, it gets down to about -200 degrees. So as long as it breaks the -160 barrier, your body does release endorphins. So by that, what I'm talking about is you basically feel really, really good.
That's awesome. Recovery. I mean,
muscle recovery, yeah. Muscle
Yep.
soreness, everything like that goes away.
Awesome.
Like you sleep like a baby at night, everything.
I'm all for that, man. You know. So tell me, man, and I'm, you know, I'm a fitness guy, right? So I'm into working out. I'm obviously into supplements, which is why y'all are my go-to, like, daily visit. But what about somebody who's just getting into it, or somebody's, you know, I don't really know about that protein stuff, or I don't really know about the BCAAs, and it's also confusing. And then if I go in there, I might look dumb because I don't know. So tell me a little bit about. That's one of the things I really like the most about y'all, and I'm going to toot your horn for you. You know, there are other supplement companies out there that when you walk through the door, it's all about selling you a certain supplement.
Very pushy.
The very cool thing about Maximus is they don't have to do that. They get to pick and choose what they carry.
We're not
themselves,
commission based,
and they are there to help you with your fitness journey. And so whether you know everything, or you don't know anything about at all, my boy Alistair here is going to get you all set up. So tell me a little bit about that. Tell me a little bit about what you provide when somebody walks in the door and is looking for. So they don't know what they're looking for.
Yeah, right off the bat. Right off the bat, whenever a newcomer comes in, whether it's just starting out or you're advanced, whatever it may be, either way, what we do provide is information. That is the most important part. Whether it is about supplements, nutrition, training, like whatever it may be, we can guide you down that right direction.
And I cannot tell you how important that is. You know, one of the things you're going to find out is if you're just starting your fitness journey or you're already in there, man, there's a lot of hooks out there. What I mean by that is there is a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of just telling you stuff so you'll do something. I will say I have never one time in your store felt like you were trying to get me to get something. And I can't tell you, if you are new and you're beginning, this is the place you want to go, because they are, you know, they're not trying to sell you something.
Right.
They want you to be successful. And they're going to be honest with you about the products that you're picking up.
100%.
And they carry all good stuff. That's the other thing.
Delicious.
You know, a lot of supplement places, you know, they just carry stuff to fill spots on the shelf. That is not the way this is. I literally will go in there 2, 3, 4 times a week. What's new? What do you got? And it's awesome, man.
The
they
good
got
stuff.
smoothies. They got
Yeah.
smoothies,
Oh,
man.
they're so good.
Smoothies.
So good.
They got these like huge straws, and you can like, I mean, it's incredible. Anyway, so I got some questions for you, Al.
Yeah.
So what exactly? And we kind of already talked about this, but I'm gonna let you say it again. What exactly does Maximus Nutrition do, and what services do you provide?
Yeah, not only do we have supplements, of course, we are knowledgeable about the supplements itself, but again, back to the rehabilitation side of things, we do have the cryotherapy, but we also have leg compressions as well. Leg compressions basically helps with the lower extremities. So it helps with blood flow as well as muscle recovery in your legs. So great after leg day, back, anything like that. It definitely helps with the hamstrings, calves, whatever it may be. Awesome. In fact, today I actually had somebody that was, she just like tournament basically, and she had something injured in her calf. So basically I kind of tell her like, okay, if this is hurting, obviously we're gonna have to stop it, but let's try it out, just see how your body reacts to it. Right off the bat, as soon as it was done, she got up, walked out like nothing.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Getting people back on the street. I
Trying,
love it.
trying.
And obviously, I mean, obviously my boy out here works out. So you're not just going in and someone telling you what to grab. I mean, they use the supplements. That's the other thing that's big about it. So what sets Maximus Nutrition apart from other nutrition companies?
Yeah, so we're actually, like I said, we are local, but we aren't commission-based. That's a big thing. Obviously, like other nutrition stores, I'm not going to say names, but they are a little bit pushy.
I might have worked at one of those.
So you know.
So I can tell you firsthand how important that is.
Yeah.
I cannot stress that enough. Yeah. But you're right. Anyway, so next question. For someone starting their fitness journey, give them some advice.
Yeah, fresh starting out, the best thing I can suggest is honestly sticking with it. Obviously, starting out, you don't just look at the flag. You always want to start with the basics. So if you are trying to lose weight, stick with literally low calories. We try to basically help you with that. For muscle recovery, usually I suggest doing something like BCAAs just to help with hydration, but also the protein. You know what I mean? Protein is scientifically proven to help with muscle soreness, muscle recovery.
So people that don't understand supplements, all right? My next question is, do you think supplements are required to lose weight? And I'm also gonna do a two-part. Do you think supplements are required to gain muscle? So tell me a little bit of people that don't understand like what a supplement is. I think they think, well, there's the store, and if I go in there and I buy this pill, it's going to do what to me? That's not exactly what it does. So explain that to me.
Yeah. So supplements. What supplement means is literally.
You have a beard. You have a beard, so it covers the last
side of this. So if you're going to the gym, you're exercising. Of course, you're actually able to burn calories, but calories. That's the big thing. You have to eat. You have to eat enough for your body, but if you're not eating enough for your body basically rejects it. You know what I mean? So supplements simply help with your diet. Your diet is the #1 part with anything. Whether you're losing weight, trying to gain weight, you don't need supplements to actually gain weight or lose weight.
So kind of like the word supplement. You're literally supplementing your diet. I love it.
It's funny how
that's one of the biggest things that I get asked a lot of times too at the gym. Hey, so what do you take? What do you take? What do you take? What do you take?
Protein.
And I do, and that's the thing. My diet's on point, but I cannot eat enough food. Enough meals and my time. If where the supplements is huge. Those of you that maybe don't know. When you see people drinking. What's a protein shake? What are they doing? What they're doing is, they don't have time to create a meal or food prep.
Meal replacement wise.
It's not bogus. It's real stuff. Anyway, what are some of the basic supplements for any gym goer?
Yeah, so right off the bat, protein, of course. Protein's going to help with muscle soreness, muscle recovery, but sticking with the scientifically proven supplements that work. Creatine, pre-workout, basically because it has caffeine. So if you're tired, firefighting,
I spend a lot of money on pre-workout. I might or might not have in my possession at this moment one of every pre-workout that they
Oh, wow.
Actually.
My wife really likes, you know what I got for Christmas?
Pre-workout.
No, because I don't want her to choose for me, but I got a shaker bottle.
Yes.
And I got a gift card to Maximus Nutrition.
Ooh, nice.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, that's true.
Exactly.
It's a Jelly of a Month club for you right there. That's awesome, man. Anything else you want to say?
Other than, of course, we're awesome.
They are awesome. Oh my gosh.
They really are awesome. I can't tell y'all enough. The way we're kind of like joking right now, they are exactly like that when you walk through the door.
Yeah.
Please.
And every single person that works
They
there.
are. They are. And I mean, any question you have, and My other thing is that I've gone in there before, and some of the other employees, hey, what about this? I don't know. I cannot tell you how huge it is for someone to tell you, I don't know. Which means you're now going to go do your own research, but then it means you're not spending $40, $50 on something because someone just told you it was this.
Right.
And they do. I mean, every time I go in, they're able to explain to me what this is going to do for me. Why this one? Why not this one? That's just huge,
and not intimidating.
No.
That's another.
And I mean, that's another thing too.
I'm very biased to my so.
Hey, we'll take it.
I'm telling you. Well, that's awesome, man. Anything else you want to throw out there?
Not really. I mean, we have.
You want to flex?
You want to do it like?
I mean, do you want to
do a flip or
flex? Or
I'm not going to flex. I'm actually going to let you do it. I think you have better biceps than me. So.
Yeah, I mean, no offense, Mason, but I think he does.
I kind of think
I'll take it.
I kind of think you do, and you got better tats than I do. Oh wait,
that's true.
None.
It's a hot topic. I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay.
It's okay. You know. What can we say?
Well, man,
Maximus
awesome.
Nutrition.
Yes. Maximus Nutrition is where it's at. Go check it out. Locations. Tell us where you're at.
Oh, there's so many.
Dang, yeah, we actually have.
It's crazy how many there are.
We have 4 technically in San Angelo. We have one on Goodfellow Base. We also have one on Knickerbocker right next to Planet Fitness. We also have one inside of TrueFit.
Right.
Working on details on that later on this year. We don't know just yet. Right. But we also have another location over on Sunset next to Academy in that area, next to Anytime Fitness.
PetSmart and Anytime Fitness, and y'all like right in between.
Right there.
Next
to Battery and Bulbs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Battery place. That's awesome, man. Well, man, we appreciate you being here.
Yeah, we do.
I appreciate y'all.
Nutrition,
awesome.
Fitness Showdown. Woo! Go see them.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Chris Layton. I'm 26 years old. Started bodybuilding about 2.5 years ago. Been lifting for about 8 years total. So I was in the Marine Corps for a little over 8 years. Bodybuilding was great for it when I leaned out. The only hard part was when you start bulking, you put on more size, and you have to maintain that running time for the 3 miles. It can take a toll on your knees, so it can contradict itself. So you have to be able to make sure you maintain your running while you're also putting on weight. So you put on a little bit leaner weight when you're trying to bulk. But when you lean down, it's a lot better. You breathe a lot more because you're already doing a lot more cardio as is, plus on top of the cardio that you do in the military. It's all around, you look good, you feel good, you do a lot better with yourself. So bodybuilding has played a major role in my life. It keeps me going the way I want to go. It has kept me distracted from anything that's bad vibes, bad energy like that, because I focus on myself, I focus on my goals, and I keep driving towards them. A lot of people aren't really big fond of bodybuilding. They think that you get self-conceited and you get a big hit on yourself. But in reality, we're all very humble because we know there's always bigger and better. But it's our goal to make sure we're the best version of ourselves every time. Maximus has played a giant role in my part here. I get all my supplements from Maximus. Obviously you have your protein, you have different types of protein, you have your lean protein. One thing that I've started using is CBD oil that Maximus sells. It's great, especially you have this cream that you can put on your joints. Really helps out, especially people that have tendonitis and stuff like that. Very useful. I'm about to say that BCAAs, they have all different types of pre-workouts that are crazy, work great, especially ones that like pump or they like to focus. Each and every kind we have over there. It really makes you stay more focused in the gym, and this is a whole lot better over there. They got everything that you could ask for. All you have to do is ask questions and anyone over there will help you out. My biggest advice to anyone that's starting into lifting and wants to take that route in life is consistency. Stay consistent with your workouts. Make sure you get a routine going on and stay with it. Get your diet on point. Cut out the extra carbs, whatever you don't need, and the alcohol, liquor, all the candy, all that stuff. It's okay to have every once in a while, but stay consistent with your diet, stay consistent with your workouts, and keep a plan. Stay on routine.
Hey, we're back. And we're here with Training from the Ground Up, TFGU.
Hi!
Y'all are awesome! Yes. So we've got, now tell us about yourself. Who are you? Who are you? And who are you?
I'm Brandon. I was born and raised here. I opened the gym in 2014, and we're currently located on Knickerbocker near, Glen Meadows? Yes. And what's that barbecue place?
Pack Saddle.
Pack Saddle, thank you.
Yes. We all know that one.
Yeah, that one. So, I don't know, I don't feel feel like there's a lot to tell about me. This is Deani.
I know. She's awesome. Awesomeness.
She's a nurse. She's a coach. And
she's amazing.
She's really, really good with people with injuries, like people who come in complaining of, chronic joint pain or whatever. She's really good at working around that.
She's a natural.
She is.
She's taught me a lot, and you've taught me a lot, both of you. These are like the magicians, as I call you. Okay, so New Year's. New year, new you. What do you think?
So I actually have some thoughts on New Year's resolutions, and I think if you look at what tends to happen, I'm going to lose 20 pounds this year, and then a year later, only 30 pounds to go, right? Because we gained 10.
Right.
Right? Why is it? Well, I think we look at this as this binary pass-fail, like either I succeeded or I failed. I ate this cookie, therefore I failed.
Right.
We were just talking about crumble cookies out there. And man, did I eat those cookies.
They're good.
But here's the thing, is that's not really how this works. It's behavioral. It's what you do consistently and most often. And I think when we look at that cookie as a fail, we tend to overlook the rest of the picture. Like if you get a flat tire, you don't get out and puncture the other 3.
Right.
You get out, change the tire, and you keep going. And so if you eat that cookie, what I tend to encourage my clients to do is eat it slow. Eat it.
Right.
Have it. The second you say the second you say you can't or I can't, I'm not allowed to, like, don't think about cheeseburgers.
That's all you think about.
It's
yes.
Exactly. So this whole good food, bad food idea is exactly what gets us in this cycle of, lose a few pounds, gain more back, lose a few, gain more back, lose a few, gain more back. And so rather than setting these goals of I'm going to lose this much weight, I think the goal should be I'm going to get comfortable with the sensation of hunger. I'm going to get comfortable with my feelings so that I'm not eating to numb.
Right.
I'm going to get comfortable accepting this food and allowing myself to eat it and enjoy it slowly.
Right.
I always joke and say, like, turn down the lights, light a candle, put on the Barry White, and eat that food slow.
Right.
Like, enjoy it.
Yes. That's
and
great.
When you do that, what you find, if you're logging this stuff in like MyFitnessPal or something, what you'll find half the time when you do that and you're satisfied and you stop, you probably still have some calories left to go and you'll still be in a deficit, which is how you lose weight, by being in a deficit.
So tell me about the deficit.
So if you are, what you're eating right now, if you're maintaining your body weight, you're eating maintenance calories. Well, a deficit is just eating less than that.
Right.
And of course, you can adjust. You can affect how many calories you burn in a day by activity, but the money's really in the diet.
Right.
Eat less, weigh less. That's when it comes to calories.
Right.
That doesn't mean less food. That might be more vegetables because there are way fewer calories in there.
Right.
Way more nutrition in there. Sometimes we'll overeat something because our body's telling us, hey, we need this nutrient, and there's not a lot of it in this food that we've chosen, so we're going to keep eating it until we get enough, versus when we eat nutrient-dense foods, we actually end up getting enough earlier, so we don't have to eat as much.
Right.
And there's a whole host of it, but really, the science is like wildly complex and way over my head, and it doesn't matter because the application is simple.
Right.
The application, I think the book was called Food Rules. It's, eat food, mostly plants, not too much.
Not too much.
I think that was
simple.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really simple, and I totally agree with that. And really, what I think of is why. There's a book called Start With Why by Simon Sinek, and totally applies here. I think we all focus on what we eat. Well, beyond that, there's how we eat, which is way more important than what.
Right.
To be honest. And more important than that is why we eat.
Well, and why do we eat? I mean, honestly, what do you guys do, and why do you eat?
Yeah,
the biggest deal, I think, is going to be mindfulness, and that was a big learning curve for me, is actually slowing down, because coming from that nursing lifestyle, it's eat on the run constantly. I wouldn't even register that I'd eat a meal. And, half an hour later, it's like, did I eat? Did I not eat? I don't even remember. So just really slowing down and taking that time to look at the food, enjoy it, smell it, and just take 15, 20 minutes. And that was very hard for me to do because I'm constantly going.
Oh, that's
But just slowing down and registering that meal is huge. And getting that mindset and that sensation makes a huge difference.
Well, and that food is fuel to do what you guys do at your place.
And there's a degree of that where, like, I need to eat enough for this, but not so much that I'm, like, bloated and feeling heavy. You know? There's a really good exercise called the mindfulness raisin, and so you put a raisin in your mouth, you hold it in there for a full 10 minutes, don't bite into it. You hold it for 10 minutes, you meditate on it, no distractions. roll it around in your mouth, feel the texture of it. At the 10-minute mark, bite into it. And then compare that bite and the intensity of the flavor and how it tastes and what that sensation is. Compare that to, a handful.
Right. No.
Hands down, the one raisin is more intense and more satisfying. And so, like, my own personal story, coming from an emotional eating background, especially stress.
Right.
Stress eating. Well, why am I stress eating? Well,
Right.
It's a numbing agent. It's comfort. If you think about, a lot of us do it to numb pain, whether it be physical or emotional. What's the first thing your parents do when you skin your knee? Let's go get you some ice cream.
Right.
Here's a lollipop at the dentist office to offset this displeasure. And so we learn to mask pain or discomfort, whether that's physical or emotional. We learn to mask it with food.
Right.
And I'm not going to say that that's entirely wrong, because a bar of chocolate can be a wonderful little escape, or it can be a numbing agent. And so there's a difference. It all depends on how and why you're eating that. If I'm just going to scarf it down and forget I ever ate it and ask, where'd it go?
Right.
That was a numbing agent, and I kind of wasted it.
I got you.
I can also just take that one square and hold it in my mouth until it's gone.
Yeah.
Rather than even ever bite into it. And that's a wonderful little escape.
Right.
That's a totally different thing. And so I come back always, like, binges they happen. And so if you are one of those who diets, binges, and you've reached the point where the binges are getting further apart, or you're stopping sooner, that's not failure, that's success.
Right.
You've made progress. And if you look at this in the big picture, if that binge goes from being, a full tub of I'm going to speak from my own experience, a full half-gallon of ice cream and several packages of, like, family-sized packages of cookies. Yes, I've done this after a 16-ounce steak and a dozen eggs deep fried in butter. This was a regular thing for me. If you take that and now you're doing it every 2 weeks instead of every one,
that's progress.
That's success.
Right.
If you're getting down to 3 packages of cookies instead of 4, that's success. If you continue this process for several years, it's going to show.
And it's a lifestyle change.
It's a lifestyle change, and it's slow.
And you're sucking less. You're sucking less, right?
Less.
Okay. That's the thing.
That's the thing is, make the goal. You have outcome goals and behavior goals. The only thing you can control is behavior.
Right.
Behavior determines outcome. So instead of waking up and saying, I'm going to weigh less, you wake up and say, today I will. Not today I won't, like today I won't eat carbs, or today I won't whatever. Your brain doesn't really register the don't.
Right.
It just registers the thing you said. I say, today I won't eat a cheeseburger. It's in your
and
head
you're
now.
going to eat a cheeseburger.
Today I will eat mindfully. Today I will eat slowly.
Right.
Today I will learn a little bit more about nutrition and how I can better tune it for performance, so I do better in the gym and I get better results.
And that's what the gym. Okay, so the 6-week challenge, you guys, that's the thing. That's the thing.
Yes, it's a 6-week
Okay,
challenge.
and so what does that entail? What do you offer?
So we give you a meal plan in a way to give you kind of this idea of, like, this is what it'll look like long term. And so most of our clients, the feedback we get is this is easier than the lifestyle we had before the 6-week challenge.
Right.
Because it shows you how you can organize it, how you can prep, how you can kind of have your food ready for the week without having to put in hours and hours and hours of work.
Right.
So the whole goal of the 6-week challenge is to show you that it doesn't have to be hard.
Right.
Because it's not.
Right.
And you don't have to be, like, starving.
Yes.
There's so much food, you actually have trouble completing it.
A lot of our clients tell us, like, yeah, this is too much food. So, obviously don't eat till you're stuffed,
Right.
But it's more food than people think because it's nutrient dense rather than calorie dense,
Right.
which is, it's the speed bump approach. If you're gonna eat 1,000 calories, it's probably better if they come from fruits, vegetables, and lean meats and protein sources rather than Oreos.
Right.
If I get 1,000 calories from Oreos, I'm hungry. Again.
Exactly.
If I get 1,000 calories from broccoli, I'm throwing up.
Right. Yeah. Well, and so, okay, so with the 6-week challenge, though, you also have amazing workouts and stuff that's just mind-blowing to me. And, pain relief, you guys offer so much there. Can you tell me, or us, a little bit about that?
Yeah, so essentially, we use a movement screen to help determine the red light, green light on exercises. Like, you can't fit a square peg into a round hole, and it's the same thing with exercises. I'm not going to say there are bad exercises. There are a couple bad exercises, but for the most part, it's more about, is this the right one for you?
Right.
And so we want to know, is this exercise going to hurt you or help you?
Right, okay.
So we'll kind of figure out what works best for each individual person.
Right.
And then if someone's had a previous injury, you know, that's critical. Like, a lot of people come in, they're scared of hurting themselves again.
Right.
If you just do the right exercise the right way for the right reason. And I think that's one of the things that gets missed is like, I'm going to try and make myself tired. Let's focus on making you better.
Right.
Tired doesn't necessarily mean better. And so
Right.
the focus is movement quality and proficiency, and then movement capacity. So first move better, then move more.
Okay, move
Don't
better,
move more and then move
more.
better.
Mhm.
You move better and move more. You don't, as Gray Cook puts it, you don't build strength on top of dysfunction.
Right.
Right? And I'm not going to say everyone's dysfunctional and broken. What I'm saying is, if you don't do something well, let's get good at it first and then we load it.
Right.
And I think a lot of people rush and they jump in and they start doing stuff that they're not ready for.
Right.
They haven't had the practice yet. And there's this process of mastery with this stuff where you want to get good at the thing you're doing.
Right.
You know, you can't just jump into the Olympics.
No.
And like any skill, it takes practice.
Well, now tell me again where you guys are located, the address.
The address, 5973 Knickerbocker.
Okay, there you are. And so you guys can visit Training from the Ground Up there and start the 6-week challenge.
Correct. They can email us at tfgucoach@gmail.com if you want more information on that. You can also visit us at our website, trainingfromthegroundup.com. And those are the two best ways to get a hold of us.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys
Thank you.
so much. Okay.
Hi, my name is Josh Roberts. I'm the managing partner here at our Tropical Smoothie Cafe in San Angelo, Texas. Okay, for the health and fitness side, our motto is eat better, feel better. All of our wraps can be made to our bowls. You can also choose any of our chicken and replace it with a plant-based chicken as well for a vegetarian-friendly option. We have supplements for all of our smoothies made with our fresh fruits. We have the Energizer. We have a soy protein, whey protein, pea protein. We also have Energizer and fat burners. We have a new promotion going on. It's going to go with the theme of Mardi Gras. We're going to have a hurricane smoothie as well as a Cajun shrimp wrap in a bowl. We have the jerk wrap, which is going to be our jerk sauce, our chicken, rice, beans. We also have a Baja wrap. It's going to be a smashed avocado. We also have a hummus veggie wrap, which is going to take the chicken out completely and just going to be hummus, avocado, rice, beans, and cheese. Okay, we have our peanut paradise. It's going to be our peanut butter with our choice of whey protein. We also have a mustard blaster, which is going to be a choice of protein with that as well. It's just our strawberries and bananas. Our peanut paradise is going to be peanut butter or yogurt. Okay, so now we have the app. You can do online, curbside. You also have a drive-through that you can come through. You can also use Favor, DoorDash, Uber Eats, San Angelo to Go. Any of those online delivering platforms that will deliver to you, you can order us through, and they can get it to you. We are a New Year's resolution approved fine dining establishment.
Okay.
And we're back.
And we're back, and
we're done.
And that's a wrap.
That was it. That was it.
Okay.
So I thank
Man,
you.
I learned a lot.
I did too. I did too.
More than I thought.
If you don't come away with something from the show, you weren't paying attention.
That's right.
So share this whenever it's out there. Share it. Share it. Share it. There's somebody out there that needs to hear somebody that was here tonight talking about something about everything they were talking
Absolutely. But we also have one more giveaway.
Yeah, we do.
I'm sorry, but we do. And it's from Glistening Beauty.
Glistening Beauty.
It's worth about $500, and it's a CO2 peel.
Yes.
Also known as a cool peel.
Cool peel.
It's like laser therapy. It's something way over my head, but it makes you
lasers,
beautiful.
I'm in. If it's lasers, I'm in.
It makes you beautiful.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the question.
And the question is.
Yeah. Do you have a question?
My question would be.
Are you making it up on the spot?
I think I am. I think I am because I don't remember what the question was.
It's talent.
So, who owns Glistening Beauty?
I like it. So first one to comment.
Yeah. There you go.
So awesome. Well, again,
And I guess we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. So we want to again thank everybody for joining us for the Maximus Nutrition Fitness Show. We did not do the push-ups. I'm sore.
Winner anyways.
What's that?
Uncontested winner.
Yeah.
Uncontested
Well,
winner.
250 push-ups
you
a
know what?
day.
I won. I actually was doing it. Y'all just couldn't see it.
Yeah,
when I was
exactly.
off camera, so.
Whatever.
But anyway, but thank you,
Yes.
everyone. Again, I'm Mason Matthews.
And I'm Amber Matthews with 1 T.
Yeah, I'm with 2 T.
Okay.
But thank y'all.
Hey, Kathleen Steele got it.
What's that?
Kathleen Steele.
Kathleen Steele got
Kathleen
it.
Steele.
Steele.
Congratulations.
Good job, Kathleen.
Way to go.
Yes.
All right, if you won, message us.
Yes, if you won, please message San Angelo Live, and we'll hook you up with getting
your prizes.
Prize. I want to
Thanks
say, 2021's coming up. I think the one thing that we kept hearing tonight was set goals. And
being consistent.
And be consistent.
Yes.
There was a lot of things up here tonight. If the gym is the area that gives you some apprehension about starting, you heard about a bunch of gyms tonight. Call these people. Tell them what you're wanting to do. Tell them how your life is functioning and what you need help with doing. If
They're
it's
professionals.
supplements,
Yes.
go to Maximus Nutrition. if it's diet, if it's a spa or something like this.
Yes.
I mean, there was a ton of stuff here. So please, everyone, share this when you come across it on Facebook. Somebody needs to hear something. That
Absolutely,
was said
yes.
tonight. So,
thank you, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Yes. Happy 2021. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Everybody be safe.
Goodbye.